Hey guys, this is the unboxing and flip through of the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. These are astrology cards by Carolyn Smith and John Astrop. It comes in this box. It has this little tab that you can pull the drawer. This is the back. You can pause to read. It's by REDFeather, which is quite a coincidence because my previous deck that I bought, the Byzantine Tarot, was also from the same company. It has 84 cards and a 144-page illustrated guidebook. So the cards are beautifully illustrated, as we'll see. It has the 7 traditional planets. The slides over here. Let's set this aside. This is the book, and these are the cards inside. Let's just open a bit of it. You can pause to read the contents. Basically what they do is they have cards with every one of the 7 planets, let's say planets, that is the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn, and the 12 zodiac signs. And that's what makes the 84 cards. So let's start the flip through. It's not, this is the back, it's not reversible, which might have been a good idea because there's always retrograde planets in astrology, but anyway. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yes, I can. Okay, so this is Sun and Mars. Every Sun card has this orange color. And this is a symbol for the Sun. This is a symbol of the zodiac. And these are the numbers. It goes 1 through 12. 1 for Aries, 2 for Taurus, 3 for Gemini, and so on. And it has a keyword. So Sun in Aries is assertion. You have a main image at the bottom and some symbols at the top. Sun in Taurus, acquisition. Sun in Gemini. You could actually, like, one of the ways you could use it is you can see which cards correspond to your natal placements. Sourcefulness, fortune. Virgo is indeed associated with health, and Libra with harmony. This looks like the strength card for some reason. You will find several illustrations that evoke tarot. Idealism for Aquarius and vision for Pisces. And I'm assuming they mean an inner vision or a metaphysical vision. These were the Sun cards. Let's go to the Moon cards. Now, Moon in Aries is allegedly protection. The Moon in Taurus is indeed exalted, and that's the keyword. Thankfully, they don't use the exaltation for all the exalted planets. Oops. Order for Virgo, typical. Allegedly, the Moon refers to our inner life, our intuitive side, our emotional self, our instincts, the way we instinctively operate in the world. The Sun corresponds to our personality. And Mercury, which are these cards that are yellow at the bottom, Mercury is the way we communicate. So Mercury is a bridge between two minds, or two nations. For example, if you translate stuff, that's a Mercury thing. Or the news. You bring the news from the ones who experience it to the ones who want to read about it. Or commerce. You bring sellers and buyers, you act as the bridge between them. And so on and so forth. It has to do with words. Words are the bridge between what we have in our brains and the ones we want to communicate with, either written or spoken. Letters are a very mercurial thing, although they're also the actual letters, the physical object is actually also associated with the moon, because it's the fastest moving planet, so it's a messenger also. But that's a kind of a different system of thinking about the planets. And Mercury in Pisces is inspiration. Now, Venus, the 12 cards of Venus, and Venus in Aries is lust. So Venus is about bringing things and people together. It's about uniting stuff. It's about the easygoing life. It's about love. It's about companionship. It's about ease, softness. Flirtation in Sagittarius, okay. Oh, poor Venus in Capricorn feels a bit closed in. Detachment, that's a nice image. And, oh, submission, okay. Anyway, here we go. On to Mars. Mars is a more aggressive force. Mars cuts, ergo the sword as well. It separates. It splits. It imposes their will. And sometimes is also associated with the sexual urges of men in particular, but also women. Yes, revenge is also an expression of Mars. So is domination. Authority, I think, would be more of a Saturnian. Oh, maybe, yeah, it's because of the Capricorn area. Rebellion in Aquarius, and escape in Pisces. And here we have Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of making stuff bigger. Not necessarily better, but bigger. It is a lucky planet, considered benefic. It amplifies what's already within you. That's interesting. Jupiter in Virgo is patience, okay. Yeah, it can also magnify the bad stuff, so, manipulation is also not out of the picture for Jupiter. Jupiter, for example, can make you fat because it expands your physical body if it aspects your personal planets and ascendant. And it's also very seductive, especially in his residence of Pisces, in his domicile. And the final set of 12 cards is the Saturn ones. Saturn is considered the greater malefic. Saturn has to do with boundaries, restrictions, rules, things that are slow or even unmoving, unyielding, cold. It's because it's at the outer edge of the visible universe for the ancients. So they thought Saturn was the limit, the wall, let's say, of our solar. Well, actually, it wasn't a solar system then. They thought it was Earth-centric, but you know what I mean. Saturn in Aquarius. Although Saturn is the ruler of Aquarius, it's also eccentric there. And in Pisces. Now you can use the cards like an oracle card, like an oracle deck purely, because they have the little keywords at the bottom, and it's quite insightful and it's quite appropriate also. Like, I know a bit about astrology, so they are quite close to the actual interpretations. Also in the book there are spreads that you can do. It's quite a well thought out book. I haven't actually tried any of these spreads, but they make a lot of sense. And I urge you to find some videos on YouTube where they show you how to work with these cards. You can work with the houses, you can work with specific planets and how they express themselves, depending on the nature of your question. It's a very interesting and beautiful deck. So I think I will be using it, even though I'm a tarot deck kind of guy. I think I will be using this alongside with my other oracle card deck, which for the life of me I can't remember the title right now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions you have, you can leave them in the comments, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.